was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. Open the door. So we can get a move on with this.
Andre? Where the fuck is he?
I don't know, maybe downstairs with his face or whatever impaled on a pipe.
Man?
I mean, come on. Tell me you wouldn't expect that something like that to happen in a house like this anyway. It's just a theory. That. Alright, let me see.
What the hell?
It's also, I guess, kind of appropriate that I'm playing this.
All right, new deal.
Let's see if I can get this ghost to show up. No? What is it with the deal? What's the deal with me and not being able to get the ghost to show up? Is it because she's a girl? It's because she's a girl, isn't it? Okay. Way to make me feel freaking bad about myself. Andre? Hey man, oh no! Is that even a pipe, or is that just... I don't even know. He obviously wasn't impaled, I don't think. I mean, obviously he wasn't impaled through the eyes or anything, because his eyes are... Granted, his eyes are a bit red and everything, but... I don't know, maybe he just has dry eye or something. I don't know. Anyway, alright, so, if we go back out to the whatever room. I thought the guy was going to be walking across. Apparently not. Alright, let me see. Okay, we should have the axe. Yep, there's the axe right there. Okay. I should have thought to get this first before we went upstairs, but... Let's see, how many items do we have? We have the axe. Oh, before we go, I will go grab the key from downstairs, just because, well... If we end up doing some experimenting, might as well have as many of the items as we can get, right? Okay. I think that's pretty much all the original items, because we have the bolt cutters and the axe. And then also the lockpick, but there's no way of bringing that into the current timeline, and... Huh, that's weird that stuff got messed up now. I thought I was down here earlier. Anyway. Alright, let's go upstairs now. And they are facing away. Oh yeah, well that's one thing, is you cannot actually damage those mannequins, I don't think. And why the heck can't I hit these boxes? There we go. Dude, seriously, I doubt they're that much further down than you. Do you seriously have to... Okay, those are some pretty good boxes. Hey, look at that! Look at those boxes! Those are pretty freaking resilient boxes. Tell you what, man, what are those things made out of? When did they start freaking combining cardboard with, like, thin layers of metal or something? Out of that, I don't know what that says more about. I don't know if that says more about the cardboard, or I don't know if that says more about the construction of the boxes, or if that says just more about what's inside the box. But anyway, this is why I wanted to go back and get the axe, because there's tons of stuff you could break. And who knows what's in some of this stuff, if anything. Alright, so we go back here, and there is a object made of celluloid? I think that's how you pronounce that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. 5 guests murdered, but where is unknown. Nothing to point to their final gravestone. I wonder if this is what we're going to use to get to point to their final destination. I mean, it is pointing. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I forgot there was something on the wall that was, I guess, written in blood. Let's see, where was the key at? I don't think we picked up the key yet. No, we did not. Is it over here? Let's smash crap. See if there's anything else in here. Oh, more handgun ammo. Hey, we actually found something underneath one of these. Oh, there's the basement key. Pick it up. Basement. So this does look. So yeah, I guess this maybe was a bedroom at one point. Because obviously there's a bed here. There's other handgun ammo. Let's see if we can bust this open. This is what I was kind of interested about. Nope, we can't bust this open either. Interesting. Heck, what the? Again, I'm going back to the cardboard boxes. I don't know if that says more about what the plastic. Granted, plastic is obviously more solid, but still. All right, let's see if there's anything we can do up here. Let's see if we can put a key in it this time. It seems to be locked from the outside. It seems to lead outside. There has to be a way to open this. Like, having a dummy finger that nobody knows what the crap to do with is one thing. That's an item, but then it's a completely different thing to have one part of an area give you an idea that it could be open. But who knows? Maybe that's what they're saving. Because obviously, at the end of this, since they got a new ending message, it says like, oh yeah, you know, your journey is almost over or whatever. So maybe there's going to be like a third and final update to this eventually. Oh, some more boxes I didn't break. I didn't see these, obviously. And unfortunately nothing in them. Can we smash any of these TVs? Alright, so what items do we have? We have four handgun ammo. We have the backdoor key. We have a basement key. We combine the hand and the dummy finger, and it's a dummy's left hand. A dummy's left hand with only the index finger attached. It seems to also have part of a thumb. House footage, bolt cutters, and the axe. So we have a full inventory actually. Huh, interesting. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we could actually use the dummy hand, or whatever you want to say, at one of the mannequins. Then again, they don't have any arms. So, but we're gonna try anyway. Because I'm thinking, unless it's gonna lead to a different item that hasn't been added yet. Where's the... oh, there it is. It says here, you know, it's a dummy's left hand, and it is pointing. Obviously, if you look at it, it's pretty much pointing. You could use it to point at something. And the fact that it says on the wall here, 5 guests murdered, but where is unknown, nothing to point to their final gravestones. I'd imagine we're probably gonna have to find something to point to something. Don't know about you. That's what I'm thinking. I know I just said that none of these mannequins, from what I remember, have any hands, but I'm gonna fucking see if there's anything I can do anyway. Yeah, these mannequins I don't think you can hurt. Yeah, these ones you can't mess up or anything. Pretty much every other one you can, though. Can I screw this thing up? I love how your axe gets stuck in everything, regardless of what it actually is. Like, it's metal and it still gets stuck in it. It doesn't bounce off or anything. Okay. Can we screw anything up? Those are some good plates! Look at that. Didn't shatter at all. Take that, worms, and... that is some mean meat right there. There's not even any meat in that thing. Look at that. Alright, whatever. There you are, you frickin'... I was thinking about that earlier because I was like, I didn't get jump scared by that one mannequin, but I ended up not really going down here at this point in time. That has to smell awful. I don't even know what that is, and... okay, that was kind of weird. This thing right here was moving, and I was like, what the crap is that? I still don't know what that is. Huh. Whatever. Okay. Let me see if... Well, first I gotta get off that table. Let me close this. There's a book. Let me guess, the books are indestructible as well. Look at it. Actually, look at that. It wasn't even touching the books. Look at that. Look at that. It's not even touching the books. The books are so strong that they push the force of the axe away. Can we hit these? No? Oh, wait a minute. Does it get stuck in those too? Are you freaking kidding me? They're little, like, straw voodoo doll things. Oh, we can, screw that up a little bit. Looks like I made a weird looking face. I thought it used to automatically close. Oh my gosh, that voice is creepy. Oof. Huh. Okay. When I tried to get the voice and stuff, okay. Holy. Okay. Alright, first time I tried this, it was too early in the demo, so it seems like most of the stuff happens like halfway through it. Like the top room getting opened up and stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm really just going off of random thoughts right now to try to whatever I can try to do with some of this stuff. But obviously, yeah, I mean, obviously stuff got added, so we now have more things to try to do crazy, convoluted things with. We have 4 bullets, handgun bullets, but currently no handgun, if there even is one currently. We have a basement key, which we imagine probably goes to some bottom part of the house. And we have a hand to combine with a dummy finger, and now we got a hand that points, essentially. Which I'm pretty sure this has something. This is obviously going to do something, because I think I am onto something to where, you know, if you put the pieces together with the blood or whatever that was written on the wall, and it says like there's nothing to point into the direction, I'd imagine the dummy fingers or the dummy hand in this case is probably going to be used for something like that. Yeah, where nothing to point to their final gravestones. And also this, I'm kind of curious what's going on with this little thing right here. Because obviously there's a key there, which actually, if you really look at this, how the heck would using a key unlock that? It doesn't even look like a lock would even keep that thing from, you know, preventing it from opening. But yeah, I mean, I can't bring up my inventory when I'm on the ladder, so... Like... Let me, look at this. Yeah, basement. See, earlier I went ahead and tried to go down the basement area, but obviously that didn't work. You've never been able to go down to the basement, so... Maybe in the next update, which I'd imagine there's probably going to be one more. And didn't I knock you down? Anyway. Okay, so this door right there is the same door that is over here, I'd imagine. I mean, they both have wooden boards on both sides of them, and they lead to the same area. But I'm also curious, you know, about if that's able to be opened, or if it's going to be opened eventually. And also, I'm obviously have a theory of the dummy left hand and this having a connection. But also, where does this door go? Because as I showed earlier, that door, at least, you know, there's no other side to that door. Like, this door doesn't go through here or anything. Unlike this door, which clearly, you know, goes through the other side behind that wall. But, oh yeah, I don't think there's anything in these either, but, let's break them because we can. But, yeah, that door back there doesn't... See? It just cuts off. So where the heck does that door lead to? There must be a smaller room in there, because it obviously doesn't go through the other side of that wall. So, let's see, okay, that's still the helicopter. And also, if you go to the back, are they watching us from the helicopter? Yeah, that is more than likely the Umbrella logo, as I've stated before, but, yeah. Alright, let's just answer the damn phone, why not? It's been ringing, like, the past however long. See what happens. If we get the new message or not.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Who's this? And what the fuck is going on?
What do you mean? Everything seems fine to me. Just remember, all doors can be opened. If they couldn't, they wouldn't be doors.
What?
But some doors must remain closed. For now.
Okay, so that was the new message that was added. I'd imagine there might be other... Oh, hello. I just wanted to go in your back room, man. No need to get all pissy about it. But, anyway, I think that line, since I actually, because this is pretty much, I'm recording this just as, I finally got done downloading the update file, because, I was playing a game and I had obviously the update downloading in the background, which kind of slowed it down a little bit because the game required network. It was GTA Online, and it seems like it kind of slows down my, downloads. I would have had this earlier, and I probably would have been recording this video earlier if it would have downloaded faster, but no big deal. But anyway, so that whole thing with the message, all doors can be opened. If they couldn't, they wouldn't be doors, but some doors need to be closed for now. Obviously, that's kind of cryptic, but yeah, the end of the path is near. That's the part that's making me think that there's probably going to be one more update to this demo, which I'm trying to think how, I don't remember when this demo first came out, so I'm not really sure how long, and I don't know how long the wait between the demo coming out and the release of this update was. It had to have been a good couple of months, obviously, because we're like near the end of 2016. I think this came out during E3, so it's definitely been months, because E3 was a decent amount of time ago. Yeah, so I think that whole doors, all doors can be opened. If they wouldn't be doors. I think that probably has something to do with that door in the attic that I was looking at, that I was pointing out. Because, obviously, it's a door, and it doesn't lead anywhere else. And I don't think there's actually any other door in this house that actually kind of stands out like that. Granted, you could also say the same thing about the door at the very start of the demo that I was standing in front of, the one, like the red door. If you stand in front of, you actually get like growling and stuff on the other side. As a matter of fact, that's probably a more likely area to get opened up if they do another update, because there's actually an indication of that, because, like, why would they put this weird, like, whatever around the door and have, what, they updated the stuff around that door. They put all that weird, I don't even know how to describe that stuff, around the rim of the door, and they have it to where something, I guess, is on the other side, and it growls, or has a voice behind the door, and it bangs on the door. So why would they do that if, there was no point to it? I don't know. I think this is probably where I'm going to stop. I've been actually recording for a decent amount of time already. I apologize if there's not too much to this. Just me kind of screwing around a little bit, but that's kind of what this is to begin with. I mean, first time I was obviously going in blind. I didn't know really what to expect, and then after I played the demo myself and did my videos on it, it really just, I obviously looked up stuff about the teaser and what other people have found and discovered. Because obviously I didn't discover the axe on my own or the lockpick. Those are more obscure stuff and everything. Yeah, so, I'm sure there's something Yeah, I'm sure there's a few items in this update, that updated version, that are hidden items and they have something. I'm sure there's quite a few other stuff that we have yet to discover. The only reason I knew where any of this stuff that was added was because I think it was IGN. I ended up watching one of their videos earlier today as the update was still downloading. So I saw one of their videos and they just kind of pointed out some of the stuff we discovered so far, and that's pretty much everything I just showed you. You know, obviously there's actually handgun bullets, which could suggest that maybe if there's a third and final update, maybe we'll actually get a gun, which could be interesting, what they would do with that if they do that. Because obviously this is Resident Evil, but it's just going to be in first person, pretty much. Which, I don't know, they've said that, this is going to be different. Obviously, a different type of Resident Evil. It's still gonna, obviously it's Resident Evil 7, so it's continuing the storyline from Resident Evil 5 and 6 and, you know, all that. But I think the entire game is going to be in first person. I mean, that's the way they've been marketing it in the trailers and such. And it would almost have to be because because this game's going to be playable in VR. You can play through the entire game beginning to end in VR. It's not mandatory, obviously. But it's an option, and it'd be kind of hard to play a VR game if the game is in third person. I'm not saying it's impossible, it probably just wouldn't be as immersive or, you know, as, you know, easy to control. It'd probably be kind of awkward to control with the character that's in third person, but anyway. But yeah, it seems basically, it's kind of like, I guess if you want to compare it to something, it's kind of like what GTA did with GTA 5 when they brought it over to PS4 and such. They just added a first-person mode. Granted, this entire game looks like it's going to be in first person, but it's kind of a similar thing. It's probably going to be the same kind of Resident Evil rules, you know, the same concepts and stuff, but just implemented into a first-person view, which could be interesting. I'd imagine it'd probably make the shooting a bit more, you know, kind of traditional, I guess, but, yeah, so yeah, I guess that's about it. I mean, that's really all the stuff I currently know about, and if there is some other stuff, like obscure stuff, I'd probably spend forever doing that, and I'm just doing these as videos. I'm not streaming this. If I was streaming this, I'd be willing to, you know, go ahead and do whatever, because it doesn't need to be a certain length or anything. I could go on for hours. I probably still wouldn't get anywhere, but, anyway. So, yeah, if they end up doing a Update 3, or Update 2, I guess, because they've only done, this is only the first update, but the third version of the demo. If they end up doing another one of those, and it ends up being the final one, which I think they probably will do one more, if you ask me, and it probably will be the last one, because unless they're saying at the end of this, like, the end is near or whatever, and they're referring to the final game, I don't know, because, well, let's see, the game comes out in, like, February? Is that what it said? So it's still a couple months away, but if they're gonna add anything and they take the same schedule, like, time schedule as last time, they're not gonna be able to do that, because this took, again, I can't really say exactly, because I know it was a couple months, because this demo dropped around E3 time, and we didn't get, like, an update file until, like, today. So that is obviously, like, 3 or so months, maybe longer, whatever. But, I don't know, maybe they won't have as much to put in a third update, so maybe they'll just go ahead and add a third update sooner than they did with this one. Yeah, I don't know. But, I gotta give Capcom credit on this one. They're making this really interesting. I brought up earlier, it'd be really interesting if if it would have continued to be like a thing that got updated, you know, leading up to the release of Silent Hills. If that would have been the way it worked, that would have been really interesting to see that too. But yeah, this is a really interesting thing, and this is how they're doing this. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It may seem kind of a weird concept to update a demo, but you know, this isn't really your traditional demo. So, and if they want to update it, that's cool. And I just realized I picked up the fuse, but I did not put it in the fuse box, and I skipped a major step there. But anyway, yeah, look at that, look at freaking dunce. I just freaking got the fuse box and oh, hey, I'm gonna go upstairs and activate the thing. Press the button that still has no power to it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe I'll make another video if I find out some new stuff and I'll show that off, but I don't know, maybe. We'll see what happens, but if that doesn't happen, or I just don't think it deserves maybe a whole video or whatever, I guess if there's gonna be an update 3, I'll wait till then. But yeah, I'm interested to see what some other stuff, if anybody's found any info on, like if they're able to get through that and that leads to like another ending, or if there's anything going on with this door, or maybe even if they figured out something with the dummy finger, or the dummy hand in this case. Probably not, because it seems like Capcom's going to be keeping the whole... It seems like through the updates or whatever, this is going to be like a major thing with the dummy finger. Wasn't there like... Oh yeah, it was inside one of the crates. So, that one has yellow stripes or whatever on it, but whatever. I was just wondering if the ones that had ammo were marked in some way. It's kind of weird that none of these boxes have really anything in them, and also... That almost looks like another window or something. I didn't even think to look up, other than this area here. There's a random light bulb up there. Well, actually, 2. But, yeah. So... Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. That's all the stuff I can think of off the top of my head that I actually remember seeing that people found. But yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm definitely going to look into some more of this stuff, see if anybody's found any weird combinations or found anything, the way to get through anything new other than what's already been shown. And like I said, maybe I'll do another video, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I guess that's it. So just thought I'd do a quick show off a few quick quickly show off some of the new stuff that got updated in the Resident Evil 7 teaser beginning our Twilight version. But yeah, so yeah. Like I said, if they do a third one or whatever, I'll probably cover that. Or if I find anything new, or I hear, I hear any that people have found new things, which I'm sure will happen, probably after I look it up after I end this video. I might do another video and such. So anyway, with all that said, have a good night and take care.